This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And if you roll another blunt and keep your mouth shut, I tell you how I became the wicked nigga they call your life. Blackout, 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 yeah. Hey, blackout, man. They speak highly of me when I raise my voice. I gotta shoot a fucking free throw to make my point. My wittiness leave them stuck in the
And we're back. This music is mad depressing. It's about to get real up in here. Well, she didn't really apologize, did she? I don't really apologize. Well, pause for a moment. Rui's expression immediately darkens. I see that she didn't. And I know why. Because she wasn't there to see you fall apart. I don't think you remember, Yama, but you were in a really bad place after she left. Even to the point where, I mean, you know, but that wasn't because of Mizaki. I mean, yeah, but she triggered the whole thing. That's just, when I think about, I get mad at her. Really mad. So it's probably best for both her and me if she stays away. So you're not going to be friends again? The thought is so baffling that I can't help but stutter. In my mind, we've always been a package deal. Me, Ryu, Mizaki. It was either all or nothing. I mean, you're your own person, so you should hang out with whoever you want. But I can't be buddy-buddy with Mizaki until she realizes what she's done. I never thought Riri, of all people, would be irrational. How bad had I been, exactly? I never seen Riri so upset, at least not in a really long time. Sorry to be a downer. Why don't we just grab some lunch? How about you go on ahead? I need to talk to Mr. Ryota. Okay. Surprisingly, she doesn't ask me any more questions. She heads to the lunch line without a word. Word, it got real out of nowhere. Maybe she feels rotten inside, like something has been lost forever. I shake these thoughts and immediately locate Mr. Ryota, who's just popped out of the faculty line, and conveniently enough is heading my direction. He watches the separation with an eyebrow raised to his hairline. Are the newlyweds running into trouble already? I ignore this. Good timing, Mr. Ryota. I wanted to ask you something. If the question is whether to officially ask Ryu out, the answer is yes. What? No. That's not the question? Oh, really? That's a bit boring. Rui and I aren't... You know that. Never mind. I was wondering what it means when you see someone you haven't seen in forever who thought you disappeared off the planet. I mean, it's exactly what you just said. Your life exactly is a crappy anime. Like, for real, bro. I never said that. Oh, you did? Mr. Ryota. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Now, who's this person you haven't seen in forever? She just transferred into my class this morning. Rui, her, me, we were really close when we were little, back in our hometown, Seto. Transfer student, childhood friend. Don't even think about it. Too late. My life is not a crappy anime. It's not even a visual novel that has some YouTuber just narrating my life. You're right. It's a really crappy anime. So what's your problem? Well, I talked to her, and I think we'll be friends again, but Ruri is jealous? What? No. What is this? Junior high? Sorry, I'll shut up. See, when Mizaki, the transfer student, left, she accidentally triggered a giant depressive state that basically left me in the dumps for a year. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. Ruri claims it was bad. Yama, when you can't come to my office today, it's like I want to listen properly to you. And cafeteria is not exactly a good environment. This sounds like this could be really bad in the future for you. Well, I guess Mr. Ryota got hired into his job for an actual reason. Okay. I guess I'll drop by after school. Or dorm, really. Either way works. But trust me, man. This is really not going to be good for your hair. Now, off to lunch, you. Gotta eat before the bell rings. Young grown boys need all nutrition they can get. He can't sound like the wise, all-knowing teacher when he just implied it was fine for me to ditch school. Like, for real. See you later, Mr. Ryota. He only responds with a casual wave before he saunters over to the nearest table, chatting easily with a group of students. I snag a plate of food and return to Ruri, but she's nowhere in sight. Guess that conversation took a little longer than I originally intended. Quickly scarf my food down and return to the classroom. Alright, class, let's take the secondary road before we head to the courtyard. What? We have more PE? The teacher's halfway through. It's her, okay. The teacher's halfway through rolling her eyes before she catches herself. I guess it's not a good example to roll your eyes in front of your students. No, Akihiko, today's career day, as we've announced over the PA system for the past 3 days. Afternoon classes are canceled so that third years may explore a possible future occupation with specialists. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh, right. Questions of the future. Writing prompts about our jobs. Now, career day. I think I'm sensing a pattern here. We're already running a little late, so let's make this quick. Anyone missing? Nope. Prompt us to glance around. Oh, I think he's right. Yes, ma'am. Everyone's here. Everyone except Mizaki, who's apparently at her job. Time to do the not so subtle Rika. Teacher, where's that girl? The one sitting by the window. Teacher waves her hand dismissively. Special circumstances. Anyone else? Despite myself, I feel a prick of curiosity. Special circumstances? Like, what kind of circumstance could warrant such an offhand dismissal from the teacher? I thought most teachers loathe making exceptions for mandatory events. Just what could Misaki's job be? As the teacher continues to survey the classroom, I feel a nudge against my arm. I'm surprised you brought that up. What? Usually, it wouldn't say anything if you noticed. You would have thought it to be trouble. Her words are remarkably neutral. It's awkward. It feels like a trap. I think you should stop pretending like you actually know me or you have a brain. Like, you're insufferable. She storms to the back of the room in a huff. I'm insufferable? She's done far, far worse, and she's still judging me. What a hypocrite. Alright, looks like everyone's here. To the courtyard. Destiny awaits. There are more than a few rolled eyes, but everybody obediently flies out of the classroom. Our class pours into the courtyard, which currently resembles a crowded street market. Columns of booths are set in orderly lines, each attempting to outshine the other with progressive. They're trying to outshine each other with music and signages and all this other stuff. I wonder if they got a booth for my future. Come to think of it, all the 203 times he's talked about his dream, he's never mentioned his future job, just all the things he's owned. Oh, and what might that be? Isn't it obvious? With my stunning looks and all. So, a trash can? Is that even a job? Of course it is. Well, no. I want to be a model. It's like I want to chill with other models and pop bottles. That's ridiculous. Wait, it's not as silly as it seems. I mean, seeing how he just believed that being a trash can was a profession, he can't have a job that requires him to think. He also can't have a job that requires social interaction. He just repelled people instead of attracting them. Those are his two biggest flaws, and modeling doesn't need either. That's where his looks. Hate to admit, but he's not so. I'm not gonna say that. He'd probably be able to land himself a girlfriend if he could just keep quiet, like for real. It almost sounds like a serious plan. Y'all go, my friend. I'm glad you realized the cruel truth. What are you talking about? I'm just saying that it's a good idea, especially coming from you. Isn't it? Once I become famous, the world will be able to witness my magnificent. I'll be on TV, the internet, advertising blimps, basically everywhere. On second thought, maybe it's a terrible idea. Well, if you don't mind me, I'm off to my destiny. To meet my destiny. And with that, he skips off into the crowd, leaving me awkwardly leaning against the wall like some kind of delinquent. Kinda am now. I'm not really sure what to do. I'll be wasting my time. If I look around, I'll be wasting my time if I stay here. And this sounds like a choice. And this time, I'm gonna catch it. And with a conundrum. You there! I turn to the voice, a man in a medical. Oh, okay. You there! I turn to the source of the voice, a man in a medical coat, standing in front of a booth, posting the holographic sign, Way Forward Pharmaceuticals Hospital Division. Oh my goodness. I'm guessing he's a doctor. Are you interested in becoming a doctor? Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies on open wounds on bodies on bodies on bodies. With open wounds? Yeah, nah. Sorry, I don't think I could deal with the pressure of being a doctor. If that's what you worried about, then don't worry. I'm a heart surgeon, and I get an entire team of people helping me during the operation. So if I fail, they fail too. What? Well, if people are helping me, scalpel, please. Nah. What do you mean, nah? I thought I was supposed to do all the cutting this time. That doesn't matter. Sure it does. I see what's going on here, man. You want to take all the credit. Well, guess what? Not happening. What are you talking about? I'm the doctor here. Doctor? The patient is in critical condition. If you don't do something fast, he's going to die. The patient is dying. Dang it. Yo, give me a scalpel, my dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Don't begin your scrubs in a punch. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me try this. Let me try that again. Whoa there. Don't be getting. Whoa there. Don't be getting your scrubs in a bunch. Doctor, the patient is dead. See? Look what you did. Look what I did. What I like. Yeah. Don't think I'll be being a doctor. I don't think being a doctor is right for me, man. I don't think it's a job. Are you sure? We got like a great internship program, and yeah, I'm good, bro. Thanks. Yeah. Another nearby booth catches my eye. A multicolored sign that claims the National Education Institute. No. Behind the group, a tall woman in glasses is speaking animatedly to a small group of students. Don't forget that we have a duty to equip the next generation. In this society, the knowledge is power, and we need to ensure that our successors have the power to move forward. My job is the best and the beneficial, and there are no downsides whatsoever. Really? Yeah. Been there, heard that. Don't your students annoy you or tire you out? Well, I've had some ups and downs in my career, of course. The more difficult students may be perplexing at first, but when you persevere, you always end up getting those students back on the right path. Is that so? Teach. What's 5 plus 10? This is high school, Mr. Akari, not primary school. You should have mastered addition by now, my dude. But teach. Excuse me, Mr. Kirogane? Smoking is not permitted on campus. Handle's over. You ain't the boss of me, kid. Kid, I'm your teacher. You're shorter than me, kid. And that makes you a kid. Alright, that's it. You're staying after class. You got detention to serve. Says who? Says you. You couldn't even take on a DC's chicken with one claw tied to its tail. That's why you can't be the eloquent on your essays. Oh wait, no. That's why you can't be that eloquent on your essays. Teacher! What? What's wrong? Why are you crying? Like, again? Like, what for? Oh, you're angry at me. I'm sorry. I'm so terrible. I can't. Hey, don't cry. Yeah, I don't think I have enough patience to deal with students. I don't know what that means. I meander down the row of booths. Apathetic. I can't even talk right now. Apathetic. I don't know. Peering at any that seem mildly entertaining. Usually I'm good with these words, man. One man with a remarkably bushy mustache raises his fist in the air, yelling at the top of his lungs. Do you love your man? Join the self-defense force today. Wow, I thought some kind of die-hard patriots only existed on TV. Any man who's able to follow orders can be seen as a hero in Japan. If you're still alive. Grenade! Come here, soldier! What? But we can't just run away. Jump on the grenade! Or I'll have you court-martialed for insubordination. But I'll die! All the better. Hop to it! Oh, heck nah. Not happening. Turn away. Wait, I turn away from the booth. Everything I see equally unpromising. Do you have a knack for cooking? Why not apply to Leon Culinary School? Gather here, engineers, mathematicians, fellow courtmen, the biggest digital corporation in the world has position open for you. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last one. My last one. My last run. What? Fuck. Let's see. The biggest digital corporation in the world. Okay. Gather here, engineers, mathematicians, fellow countrymen, the biggest digital corporation in the world. See, it'd be this one I'd struggle with. I was struggling even trying to pronounce their names. Have you ever always wanted to help the hurting, Join us at the Cumulus Therapy Center and transform the world, one life at a time. I quickly glanced over at the other ones. It's like I find Elizabeth in deep conversation with the police officer just a few feet away. Wouldn't have thought her to be the type. Maybe she's sucking up to them, so they'll let her off for corporate fraud. For real, man, I can't really judge her. At least she found something that she's interested in. Me on the other hand, well, I have nothing. What's up? Can't find your life's calling? What? I turn around to the source of voice. A shaggy man slumps against a rickety folded chair. Wore a beanie and plumped on his... Oh my goodness, y'all. There's no sign of booth. Is this a hobo or a legitimate career, like for real? Hi, yes, youngster, these days you hold your future in your own hands. Don't you even know what to do with it? You're lucky, you know. There was a time where people didn't have the luxury of choosing their career. Upon second glance, I noticed that there are several rolling tracks of books sitting in the back of the booth. There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to their genre. Like science fiction, mystery, fantasy, young adult. But they're all under the same name. Are you a writer? He smiles when I ask him this. Huh? What? Surprise? You think I was an adventurer, a globetrotter? Like you think I ball? You think I fly high? No lie. But know this. Ballin'! Who said that? A homeless guy, actually. He throws back his head and laughs. You got a life. I can't wait to read your stories. Somehow I don't think that being a writer would fit me. Oh, somebody help me. Whatever shall I do? Fear not. Generic damsel in distress. I'm the hero. I lost the previous battle, so this is the heroic rematch where I'm guaranteed to win. Like all heroes do, of course. How unfortunate. After you win this final battle. Oh, how fortunate. Oh, how fortunate. After you win this battle, I shall bestow you with an obligatory smooch of victory. For real? For real. You're funny bad for that. Alright. Hey, you can't just ignore the villain. I got your girl, Yama. What you gonna do about it? Oh, spare us with your evil glowing, my dude. Like, it'll only lead to your downfall. But I gotta give me a motive rant so that we understand your identity as the tragic villain. Like, nah, I'll just put that as a footnote. Like, for real. Okay. I'm tired of this needless banner. Like, I'm actually written the princess backstory so that she's a badass in distress. What? But you didn't even foreshadow that. Too bad. I need to move the plot forward, like for real. Hiya! No! Yeah, I don't think I can come up with original material. Unlike a certain somebody. Shout out to the YouTuber. That's why you just rip off a real life, you know. Thanks, but no thanks. Like, but wait. You haven't. Like, wait. No, I'm just kidding. He shrugs apathetically as I walk away. A nearby group of students catch my eyes. They're gathered in front of a man with a long sweeping lab coat. His voice is placid. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me look up this. Let me at least try and get this dude word right. I forgot to upload this. And let me see, everything's good. And upload. That's right, I uploaded a video while I was making a video. Ain't that something? Alright, let's look up this word, y'all. Cause even I'm kind of thrown for word. If I'm right, I think placid is like, it's like deep or depressed type, Sean. Okay. So it's not easily upset or excited. Yeah, so he's like, he's neutral. There lies an undercurrent of power in every word he says. Life is a fragile thing. There is an unspeakable number of ways for the human body to fall, even more to be broken. Death was accepted as an inevitable part of life, a natural stage in the cycle of this world. But it doesn't have to be that way. The man in the lab coat strengthens as the students break into horrid whispers. Through research, we can create medicine that fights diseases and treats disorders, extending our lives exponentially and maybe indefinitely. So he's a medical researcher. He fixes his gauge on each individual in the crowd, not in a hostile manner, but certainly an unnerving one. A day may come when we can defy death. His eyes land on me. The intelligent arc of his brow and the commanding line of his jaw shift slightly as he examines me. I feel frozen beneath his gaze. It isn't exactly uncomfortable, just strange. Eventually he turns away, adjusting to golden glasses that are settled on the bridge of his nose. If you seek to make a lasting influence on the world, join us at Way Forward Pharmaceuticals in the research division. Not that other crappy division that I bet the YouTuber can't even remember the name of, if he actually existed. Life is life. Nah, let me chill. I'm bugging. Together we can accomplish the impossible and prevent the inevitable. The crowd of students break into applause and their faces agape and wonder. I can only scoff. Like, yeah. Like, y'all don't even know what he was talking about. He's talking real shit or whatever, but it's like, y'all don't know. No one can defy death. No one who thinks otherwise is just delusional. I mean, yeah, that too. I mean, even those that technically can defy death. I mean, Heaton died, and it's like, Heaton was immortal. So if Heaton can die, that's kind of like... And then Kakuzu, for that matter, he technically still gets old. If there's no hearts in the world for him to take, then he dies. Yeah. So yeah, maybe Heaton can technically defy death. It's like death is still always certain, no matter what you do. As I turn away from the wave booth, the PM hums to life. Attention students, May and Nori will be speaking at the center stage in 5 minutes. The students around me gasp audibly, breaking into frantic whispers. Mayor Hari, here, in person? Our school's important, you know? Why wouldn't he come? Come on, let's get a good spot. I follow the massive throng of students gathering around the courtyard center stage. Sure enough, Mazari, the mayor, the ever popular mayor of Ishimo, is in the flesh. He gives the students a cordial wave from behind an impenetrable line of security guards. Dude, you're at a school. I know. Back in my day, when dinosaurs roamed the earth. This is Zach laughing from the crowd. We've always ditched career day. We popped over to GFC. You shouldn't seen it before. It was renovated. And our stuff always on and stuffed ourselves on wings. They were only double S at the time. Shows you how far we come as a society. My goodness, trying to be all male like it's not my thing. The crowd giggles. Among them I catch the distinct tint of Elizabeth's giggle. Really? As usual, she's eagerly jotting notes on her phone, hanging on to Mary's every word. The brunette girl who's always around Elizabeth is also next to her. Surprisingly, she seems equally engrossed by the speech. And yes, I hated career day. Though it was a waste of time, though they were restraining me at a time when all I wanted to do was explore myself. No homo. Who I was, who I wanted to be. But later, I realized that I was thinking about career day in a completely wrong way. It wasn't about deciding my future. It was about exploring the possibilities. He allows himself a moment of thoughtful silence before he continues. The truth is, you'll probably change careers multiple times in your life. In fact, the average number of jobs changed is estimated to be 15 times. You could be in med school all your life, but have experience in construction, woodworking, design, agriculture, statistics, engineering, maybe even ostrich babysitting or bicycle fishing. I'm not going to lie, bicycle fishing actually sounds somewhat cool. Elizabeth smiles into her hand as the students laugh like a perfectly timed track. Oh, as the student laughs like a perfectly timed track. Was that on a beat? 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 Oh. Was that on a beat? Was that on a beat? Let me chill. But as vast as the future is, you know what you don't want to do. You don't want to be hurt. You don't want to go each day full of insecurities, doubts, fears. You don't want to be lied to, or backstabbed, or treated like a fake. I won't lie to you. It's a nasty world out there. But I think that we all agree that regardless of who we are or where we're from, we each have an important part to play in the safety of this country. So I go on, explore. You guys are bright. And hey, you guys are in a better spot than I was. I thought like nothing more than to become an anthropologist or some shit. I mean stuff that even I know what that meant at the time. It just sounded cool. His sentence elicited laughter, offering a final wave. The students abrupt and cheer in response. I quickly shuffle away from the crowd before the noise overwhelms me. I don't want to be like this guy. Heck, I don't want to be like any politician, but he seems to be less evil than the others I've seen. Furthermore, he made a very good speech. He came across intelligent but genuine, two major opposites of politics. Maybe I'll vote in his re-election. Maybe. Hello, stranger. Hey, Miki. I abruptly stopped in my tracks, finally taking in what she's wearing. Well, you're dressed up. Which is putting it slightly. She draped in a silken kimono that ripples around her figure like water. She looks bad, okay? She looks good. Like, she looks beautiful. She could own the red carpet or a throne, even with that outfit. Pretty, my mind supplies on helpfully. Quickly grind that part of my mind to dust. That's all you have to say? Well, what were you expecting? Poetry? Oh, dearest, you liken yourself to starlight, with eyes like the moon, and a mouth like the purest golden flame, the sun or the sea. She promptly slaps me on the back. Very funny, Shakespeare #2. I'm just kidding, Shakespeare II. Although I'm impressed, your recitation was pretty decent. I feel like she's insulting me, but genuinely seems shocked. So what makes you here? Do you want to become a model? Or what? Oh, no need to be embarrassed. Their models are hardly anything new. However, they do tend to be physically fit. Do you happen to have a six-pack? I'll pretend I heard none of that. What makes you think I would ever want to be a model? You're standing by my company booth. We are a modeling company. Surprised to take a quick glance. Behind her, sure enough, I see a sign banner that reads Lotus Modeling. above a tent with striking photos spreads. Hence the Komodo, I assume. You assume correctly. So, where's Huey? I haven't seen her all day. That awkward moment when, well, that's funny. She attends this school, right? What? Of course she does. So have you seen her today? Well, yeah. Did you tell her about me? Hello, social dramas. I missed you. Not. How can I put this delicately, or better yet, avoid it completely? You should probably be getting back to your job. I have my eyes on you, Yama. Do you really think I can't tell when you're lying? I believe my ability to run away. This is like I believe in my ability to run away. Oh, it's the same, I see. I made mental note to harass you about it later. Until then, Yama. She floats back to her booth, greeting any curious glances with effortless smile. Her job, a model job. Her job is model. Somehow I find that a little underwhelming. I almost expected her to be involved in something like drastic, like a Secret Service or a film industry, or even the Olympics, y'all. But modeling, where you pose and change your smile for a few hours and hours, adventurous, stubborn Miki. Doesn't seem to fit her. Alright. Whatever. I guess it's not my business anyway. Alright, I think this is a perfect spot to save. Alright, think I might be done for the day. Alrighty. Peace out.
DJ Young Sean mixtapes.
Bitches say they wanna cuff me, I'm hip. Low-key, they just wanna fuck me, I'm hip. Niggas going broke, buying liquor, trying to get bitches drunk just to hit. Talking down on the hoe, but low-key, he in love with that bitch, I'm hip.